Welcome to Animal Realm, your ultimate destination for all things wild. Let's know about. Penguins are one of the most beloved and recognizable birds in the world. Their distinctive black and white plumage, upright stance, and waddling gait make them a favorite among wildlife enthusiasts and researchers alike. Penguins are primarily found in the Southern Hemisphere, with the majority of species inhabiting Antarctica. Species and distribution. Penguins are a group of aquatic, flightless birds that belong to the family Spheniscidae. There are 18 recognized species of penguins, each with its own unique features and distribution. Some of the most well-known species include emperor penguin, Aptenidites firsteri, the largest of all penguin species. The emperor penguin is native to Antarctica. They are known for their remarkable breeding cycle, which occurs during the harsh Antarctic winter. King penguin, Aptenidites patagonicus, slightly smaller than the emperor penguin. King penguins inhabit subantarctic islands and have a more extended breeding cycle that can last over a year. Adelie penguin, Pygoscelis adelii. These medium-sized penguins are also native to Antarctica and are known for their aggressive and social behavior. Chinstrap penguin, Pygoscelis antarcticus, named for the narrow black band under their heads. Chinstrap penguins are found on subantarctic islands and the Antarctic peninsula. Genta penguin, Pygoscelis papua, with their bright orange beaks and white patches above their eyes. Genta penguins inhabit subantarctic islands and the Antarctic peninsula. Macaroni penguin, Eudiptes chrysolophus, recognizable by their yellow crests. Macaroni penguins are found on subantarctic islands and the Antarctic peninsula. Little penguin, Eudiptula minor, the smallest penguin species. Little penguins are found along the coastlines of southern Australia and New Zealand. Physical characteristics. Penguins are well adapted to their aquatic environments. Their bodies are streamlined for swimming, and their wings have evolved into flippers that provide excellent propulsion underwater. Penguins have strong, sturdy legs and webbed feet, which they use to steer while swimming. Their dense, waterproof feathers provide insulation against the cold, and a layer of blubber helps to keep them warm in icy waters. Penguins' distinctive black and white plumage serves as camouflage while swimming. The black back blends with the dark ocean depths when viewed from above, while the white belly merges with the bright surface when seen from below. This countershading helps protect them from predators such as seals and sharks. Behavior and social structure. Penguins are highly social birds that often live in large colonies, sometimes numbering in the tens of thousands. These colonies provide protection against predators and harsh weather conditions. Penguins communicate with each other through a variety of vocalizations and body language. Each species has its own unique calls, which are used for mate recognition, territory defense, and parent-chick communication. Breeding behaviors vary among species, but most penguins are monogamous and form long-term pair bonds. During the breeding season, penguins return to their natal colonies to mate and raise their young. Courtship involves elaborate displays, such as mutual preening, vocalizations, and synchronized movements. Once a pair bond is established, the female lays 1 or 2 eggs, which both parents take turns incubating. Penguin chicks are born with a downy covering of feathers and rely on their parents for warmth and food. Parents feed their chicks by regurgitating partially digested food. As the chicks grow, they form creches, or groups of young penguins, which provide additional protection and warmth. Eventually, the chicks molt their downy feathers and develop waterproof plumage, allowing them to venture into the ocean and fend for themselves. Diet and foraging. Penguins are carnivorous and primarily feed on marine organisms such as fish, squid, and krill. Their diet varies depending on the species and the availability of prey in their habitat. Penguins are excellent swimmers and can dive to great depths in search of food. Some species, like the emperor penguin, can dive over 500 meters, 1,640 feet, and remain submerged for more than 20 minutes. Penguins use their keen eyesight to locate prey underwater. They have a specialized gland near their eyes that helps filter out salt from the seawater they ingest while feeding. Penguins typically forage in groups, which can increase their chances of finding food and reduce the risk of predation. Adaptations to extreme environments. Penguins are remarkably adapted to survive in some of the harshest environments on Earth. Species that inhabit Antarctica and subantarctic regions have developed several physiological and behavioral adaptations to cope with extreme cold, strong winds, and limited food availability. Thermoregulation. Penguins maintain their body temperature through a combination of dense feathers, a layer of blubber, and behavioral adaptations. They huddle together in large groups to conserve heat and reduce exposure to the wind. This behavior is especially important for species like the emperor penguin, which breeds during the Antarctic winter. Efficient locomotion. Penguins' streamlined bodies and flipper-like wings make them efficient swimmers, capable of reaching speeds up to 15 miles per hour, 24 kilometers per hour. Their strong legs and webbed feet allow them to navigate icy terrain and climb steep slopes. Extended breeding cycles. Some penguin species have extended breeding cycles that are synchronized with the availability of food. For example, emperor penguins breed during the winter so that their chicks hatch in the spring, when food is more abundant. Fat reserves. Penguins accumulate fat reserves during periods of abundant food, which they rely on during the breeding season or when food is scarce. This adaptation is crucial for species like the king penguin, which can go without food for several weeks while incubating their eggs. Thank you for joining us on this wild journey through the animal realm. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting animal adventures. Until next time, stay wild and explore the beauty of nature.